Hey everybody, welcome back to Schizm. So, I don't think there's really anything we can do here right now. It looks like this is supposed to be a code or something, and we don't actually have a code. That's 8 things long, or 16 long maybe, I don't know. So, I'm going to go ahead and head back, because I think I've got a solution for the whole prisoner problem with the water and all that. Because remember when I mentioned earlier that, hey, wouldn't it be interesting if the game actually required you to use both characters? Yeah, about that. I completely forgot about this area over here. Because all we need to really do is just use Sam to hold the wheel in place while... No! I thought that was the next stop, but apparently not. So why are there 4 symbols? Because it seems like there's only 3 stops, right? Unless there's a 4th stop I don't know about. Okay, so we know that that's that. Okay, that doesn't seem to do anything, so maybe both of those correspond with that. Okay. I guess it automatically turns you around when you need to go back, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so this should take us to the middle stop. I'll have to try that other symbol when we head back to the ship or something. We still have to go back into that cave system and solve that typewriter thing. Alright, I'm going to go walk to the wheel first. At the very least I can say we were really close, right? We found what we needed to do. It's just that I totally forgot that that was a possibility. I was thinking in single player terms, because we haven't really even been controlling Hannah. That sounds really weird to say that. For a while. So I was thinking of just using one person. I forgot you could do it this way. So hopefully this will work. Alright, so I go over here. Okay, now the water stopped. Okay, so now let me switch to Hannah. We're still on the ship. So let's go ahead and make the long journey over. So, at this point, if I were to catalog a few things that we still need to take care of, there's the matter of the typewriter thing, there's whatever that other room in the temple is all about, and there's this prisoner, and then there's the thingy at the very end of the track, the whole, what you call it, set of switches or whatever. How all these things relate to each other, I do not know. Hopefully that will be made clear soon. I will say, one thing I do like about this game compared to, say, the REM games, is that this game does have a bit less of the overwhelming factor when it comes to the amount of puzzles and information you're given. Like, I haven't had to take tons of notes, and I thought I would have to, just based on what I was hearing about this prior to starting the Let's Play. But so far this has been relatively decent as far as notes go. I mean, granted, I have taken pictures, which I guess when I played through REM, I don't remember if I actually used my camera or not. I think I did in some cases, but there were a lot of things where I wanted to write the stuff down, just because. Alright, let's go this way. It was kind of hard to flip through tons and tons of photos, where having things on a note page was really handy. I really want to know how to get to that top area. I guess that's one more unresolved thing that we still have yet to deal with. As well as whatever's on the second floor. So it's really the second and fourth floors that are a bit problematic at the moment. Alright, there we go. Let's see what this guy has to say. Just looking around to make sure there's nothing we can do here. Hey buddy, you around?
You can't free me. Don't even try. I'm Charles Santo.
Hi.
I was on Tomlin's team. Started it all. Persuaded them to take things. It wasn't looting. You have to understand, we were getting nowhere. We didn't know about Martia then. But I agree with Tomlin. With all this tech, there had to be watch systems. You had to do something. Make them act. Should have known better. Angela's text said the Wanderer was called a treasure beyond price. I knew treasure also translated as ultimate gift. That its older name, the Good Servant, might well refer to a doomsday function. Save the planet, save the people, or destroy everything. Well, you got this far. You might still have a chance. Richard Hovis came here too. Couldn't free me, but found out a lot. This village, Martiani, makes dimensional shifts if you can find the right transfer sequence. Shifting the village is an important approach protocol, Hovis said. They're the words he used. Said it's something to do with the houses. You have to enter each one twice and exit only once. He was very pleased with himself. Very excited about it. Enter twice, exit once. He said he'd finally worked out a way to get through to the Wanderer, there on the other side of the dam. Said he knew the special safety measures for approaching and unlocking it. Wouldn't say what they were. Said the rest of us were wrong. Didn't understand that unlocking the Wanderer would destroy us all. Well, I'm still not convinced. I say unlock it. Find out one way or the other. Ovis promised to come back. Never did. At least you'll be able to go over there and find out for yourself. If you succeed, come back for me. Promise you'll come back.
He kind of looks like Donald Trump, but maybe not really. That's the first person I thought of when I saw him. Alright, so enter twice, exit once. Okay, that sounds interesting. Can we still go over there, by the way? I messed around with the wheels, so I can't remember if that's, oh, you just press it, right? No! Okay. We're gonna have to mess with the wheels again. I shouldn't have messed with the wheels. That was a mistake. Enter twice, exit once. I'm wondering if we have to use both Sam and Hannah for this. Okay. I remember doing that one 15 clockwise, so I figured doing it 15 counterclockwise would help. Alright, hopefully that's good enough. So, Matiani, that's the name of this village thing, apparently. Come on. No! Don't do that. We had this earlier. We totally had it. Don't tell me I'm supposed to turn the wheels the other way. I'll try turning them counterclockwise a little more, and if that doesn't work, then I'll go clockwise. Okay. Did that do any good? Also, why couldn't... I forget the guy's name. Donald Trump. Why couldn't he tell us all that from across the room? That seems to be even worse. I'll turn them clockwise. I think that's the best decision. I know. The game was just trying to make us solve a puzzle. Let's try 15 clockwise. And there as well. Okay, please tell me this will work. Man, that was really terrible. Why isn't this not work? Why is this... What? Did I just get lucky earlier? Let's try 10 counterclockwise. Maybe we have to let go of the other wheel. Maybe that's what the problem is. Let me try this first, and then I'll try getting Sam to get back here. This one went all the way down, but that one did not. Interesting. See, I don't think it has anything to do with Sam. So, can I see which one goes where? Because that would be very helpful at this point. I think the one on the top is ultimately the one that goes on the left side. Okay, so I think that wasn't what I wanted to do, but I think it's this one. This one's the one that's giving us some interesting problems here. I shouldn't have messed this thing up earlier. Please tell me this will work. Please. Oh my goodness, so close. I don't think you have to distribute the wheel turns a certain way, do you? No. Let's do this. Maybe it's this one that we have to use. Who knows? Alright, did that do any good? If not, I'll try using Sam. Nope, that didn't work. Alright, let's try using Sam. Come to think of it, I think this actually might be connected. Let's give it a shot. See if something different happens. Nope, still the same. Don't tell me I solved this by accident earlier. Oh my goodness. I'm tempted to just look up a solution to this thing. Just because I want to be done with it. And I did solve it earlier, to be fair. Somehow. Alright. I'm looking it up. No sense in wasting time doing this here on screen. Alright, where are you? Bring up my UHS guide here. UHS is really great for these adventure games. Let's see. Can't cross a drawbridge. Okay. Can't get the bridge to fully close. Or a certain amount. Oh, man. It does have to be a certain amount. Wait a minute. Apparently this is supposed to be another... What? Apparently this is supposed to be another joint effort between Sam and Hannah. But I was able to cross earlier with just Sam. How did... Okay, let me switch over to Hannah, I guess. I mean... No, it still does the same thing. So is this hint thing wrong? Oops, that was not what I meant to do. I mean, I guess I could try... Stop doing that. Alright, let's try this again. It's still the same. I don't get it. Did that affect it in any significant way? No. Alright, Sam. Left side this time. Let's go clockwise. And maybe this will actually do something. I feel like the left side went down a little more. Are you guys noticing that? I don't know if that's just me or not. See, that time it seems like it's a little... It didn't go down as far. Maybe I'm just seeing things. I don't know. Okay, does that affect it? There we go! No! No, 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 no. Alright, please, please, please. Let's be it. Nope. So 2 clicks of the wheel counterclockwise is bad, apparently. Okay, please, 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 please. Nope. Okay, let's go 2 more clockwise. Because 1 more clockwise would have been pretty good, but I think... Yeah, okay. I feel like we're getting close with this. Like, the right side is fine. The left side, though, is lacking a bit. Okay, now it's just going too slowly. What am I missing with this? This is weird. Try that. I'm wondering if you actually have to, like, pump the water out each time? With the right wheel as well? Oh, please let this be it. No? No! Okay, let's do 1 more counterclockwise. Okay. No. Okay. This feels very arbitrary to me. Like, am I the only one who feels like there's no sequence or anything to this? It's just all arbitrary? I don't understand. How does that look? I don't know. Guys. I am lost. Oh, please let this be it. Please let this be it. No! Oh! Do I have to do something with the other wheel? Is that what we're doing here? Maybe the other wheel is too much, you know, like... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Wow. See, that's the kind of puzzle I really don't like. I feel like that's a little too nasty. Alright, so... Enter each house twice, but exit only once. Wait a minute, was this the center house? I think it is. Okay, so it's still doing that. So how do you enter each house twice, but exit only once? That is the question of the hour. Okay, so we entered that house twice and exited only once. If we were to mean like that particular house. And I believe, yep, this is this house. So let me go in again. Okay, we're definitely in a different place. We're back here in the middle. Okay, so let's just keep doing this, see what happens. Was this the same place? No, it's not. This is the fourth house in the sequence. So there's 4 houses, and then there's the middle thing. I wonder if you have to go back inside where you came from every time. And now we're in the middle again. So out of each 2 times you go in the middle, which is interesting. Yeah, this is the 3rd one. So let me go back this way. And let's try it again. Hopefully the middle will be unlocked now. And we didn't come out the middle that time. That's interesting. So is there a pattern to it, is the question. I feel like this is going to involve a lot of experimentation. I missed the entrance here. No, that didn't do any good. So, I need to figure out if the behavior is consistent. Because one time I went in here, I came out of here, but another time I came out the middle. Yeah, that was definitely here. Oh, now I came out there. That's interesting. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to keep going in the houses the way I came from. I'm going to see if that does anything. And now I'm way over here. Okay, I'm wondering if this is going to have to be a joint effort between Sam and Hannah somehow. Okay, now I'm in the second house. Now I'm back in the first house. And now I'm back in the fourth house. Weird. Okay, something tells me that there's like a circuit you're supposed to follow here, but I don't know what it would be. I think I'm actually going to look a hint up here. I'm really lost. Okay, so there are 4 buildings with the building center. Okay, I know that. You don't necessarily exit the same building. There's a warp. It's a puzzle. Enter twice, exit once. Yep. You must enter each hut twice, but exit only once. But, yeah, what does that mean? Okay. So apparently the center building resets the puzzle if you try to... Yeah, okay, and it says, however, you may discover yourself leaving in the center building when you've entered another building. Exactly. I did notice that. Okay, so... here's what I don't understand, right? There are 4 huts. And apparently I had to enter each twice. So that's 8 entrances. But I had to exit each hut once, which is 5 huts. So how does that work? Okay, let me try walking back here. Okay. So apparently you have to use the fact that you can exit this hut to your advantage. That's what I'm getting out of this. So I'm going to see how many times it takes for that to happen. So I'm going to take notes here. So hut number 1, we went in once. Okay, so this seems to be pretty predictable. We went in once, we always come out there. We went in twice, we come out hut number, whatever this one is. I think this is 4. No, 3. So 1, 1, 1, 3. Okay, don't go in there. We need to go back to 1 again. The question is, does your entering and exiting other huts actually affect the sequence? And we made it. Okay, so the third one is the center. Okay, so 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, center. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and reset the puzzle because I want to test this theory out. I want to see what will happen if I go in here as usual, but then, let's just say I decide to go in somewhere else. What will happen if I go into this one for my third move? So I went in there, right? So I go into hut number 2. Try hut number 2. Okay, so then I come out. I think I come out. Yeah, I come out of hut number 2. So what happens if I go in here for move 3? Will it still deposit me in the center, or will it deposit me on hut number 3? It did deposit me off the center. Okay. So, I think what you have to do is use the sequence to your advantage. I think that's how you have to do it. And I'm not sure the center hut is being counted in this exit once thing. Otherwise, this puzzle would be unsolvable. Alright, so let's do number 2. And 2 just deposit us in the center right away. Okay. Well, that's nice. I'm curious if it will do it as the second move, right? Because... oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of the first one. My bad. But it did deposit us here as part of the second move, which was consistent with what happened before. And then the third move was center again. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so let's reset it. And we'll go to hut number 3. And I think this is 4. Yes, so 3 goes to 4 first. Not that we would be going there first, because I think we would be going to hut number 1 first. So we can exit out of itself. Because I think what's going on here is... was that number 1? It was, wasn't it? I think what's ultimately going on here is that you're supposed to enter each hut such that you exit out of the same hut once, and then enter each hut such that you exit out of the center hut once. So all in all, 8 moves. And we're back in... wait, is this 4 or 3? Oh, this is 3. Okay, so 3 leads to itself on the third move. The question is, when does it lead to the center? I think this is 4 again. Yep. This is definitely 4 again. Please lead to the center this time. Please. And I think that's it. Yep, okay, so 3 leads to the center on the 5th move. Good to know. Okay. I just realized we have a bit of a problem here. If I spent the first move going to the first hut, the second move going to the second hut, then the third move could be spent going out of either. So I have to find a 4th move for each one. Or for one of them, I should say. Let me try that. The good news is that this one is fairly simple. It comes out of either itself or the center most of the time. It comes out of the third one, though, on this particular go-around, but I do appreciate the pattern recognition of this puzzle. It is fairly predictable. I just didn't realize how the center hut fit into it. That was what I needed the hint on. Okay, so it went to the center. Where does it go now? It goes to 3 again? Yep. That's the fourth move. Somehow we're going to have to piece this all together. It's going to be interesting. We're going to have to come up with 8 moves. That's what's going to be tough. I probably should plot this out 8 moves, because we're going to have to use a sort of process of elimination here. Okay, so move 5 allows us to emerge from the center as well, so that's good to know. So I could do 1-1, then 2-2, 1C, C meaning center, and then something else, perhaps, and then, or excuse me, yeah, something else, and then, no, I could do 1-1, 2-2, 2C, something else, and then 1C. So I need to find something that will work for the fourth position, essentially. Oh, except 3 exits out of itself. Oh, okay, hang on. I'm going to have to think that through. I really just need to plot this out up to 8 moves. That's what I really should be doing here, instead of quitting after like 5 moves. Because ultimately I think that's going to have to be how we piece the logic of this together. So I'm going to do a full 8 moves on door number 4. Okay, we exit out of 2, it looks like, when we go in for the first time. Let's just keep on taking notes. And it looks like we came out of door 1. Yep, door number 1. 4-1. Just writing it down on my notes. We're getting there, guys. We're definitely getting there. We just need to find a way to piece all this information together in a cogent way. Okay, and this is definitely 2. Again. If 4 can occupy the upper ends of the sequence, then that would be great. That way I don't have to review the other doors as much. Okay, number 4 ends up on itself. Okay, good. Okay, so that solves the question of what I'm going to do during position 4. Potentially, at least. And am I on 3? Yep, I'm on 3. So it goes to 3 as part of the 5th position. Alright, let's go to here again. I think this is also 3. Yep. Man, it's taking a while for 4 to get to the center. This is a little concerning. Number 7, please be good news. Nope. Okay. Which door is this? Is this 4 again? So 4 goes out onto itself a couple of times. Good to know. It doesn't go toward the center. Interesting. So how would you reconcile that? Enter twice, exit once. Maybe you have to use the center twice using another door, but would that actually work, though? It would if you had to access 2 other non-center doors using door 4. I think that's how we're going to have to reconcile that. So I'm going to reset the whole sequence because we've exhausted 8 moves. I'm going to have to figure out a way to put in my remaining notes for 1 and 2 somewhere, but I'm going to focus on 3 again for now. So we know that it's going to start with door number 4, and then 1, 3, and then 4, and then center. So we'll just go ahead and do this. Don't have to take the notes anymore for the first 5 at least. I gotta admit, this is a very interesting logic puzzle, and I like it a lot. It's definitely my kind of puzzle. I kind of wish the whole center door thing was made a little clearer to you, because technically that is a door you exit. And I thought, okay, at first you have to exit that only once, right? But I mean, I guess if that were the case, the puzzle would be unsolvable, so... Alright, so far this is behaving predictably, which I guess we can expect now. And so this should exit out the center. Okay, good. So, just go back and we'll get the last 3 portions of the sequence. Okay, so we ended up with number 2. Interesting. I think this is 4. No, this is 3 again. So we exited on ourselves again. Interesting. Okay, and so we got 1 more to go. And we end up in number 1 again. Okay. So, we absolutely... Like, position number 5 has to be door number 3. We know that. That has to be the case at this point. Okay, so in that case, let's reset the puzzle again. I'll just do 1 and 2 real quick again. I should have done it this way from the start, but I was being an idiot. Okay, so that's 1, 1. I'm going to have to end this video pretty soon because I got a Skype call coming up here, but hopefully this won't take too much longer. No, don't go all the way there. I need to go this way. So this should be the center, right? Yep. Go back. Good. And then we should have another center one here. Okay, good. So now we get to the part of the sequence we don't know about. And we exit on ourselves again. Interesting. Okay. I'll just scribble this in there. And we're on number 2 now. Cool, cool. And then we go in for our final one, which is number... Is this number 4? I think it is. Yeah, this is number 4. Okay. So that is door number 1. Alright, so once I get door number 2's remaining parts written down, I should be ready to solve the puzzle once and for all. I wish the game made it a little more clear that was resetting everything, but I guess with enough trial and error you could figure it out. I just hate doing all this trial and error in the context of a Let's Play. Alright, so we get out in the middle, like we thought. Then we'll go in here, we should get out on ourselves. 2, 2. Alright, then we should get up out of the center again. Okay, so now we should have new information here. Alright, so this is... Oh, door number 1, okay. 2, 1. We'll probably encounter the doors up over there at some point along the way. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the remaining ones are either those or door... Yep, door number 1 again. So 2, 4 is the 5th one in the sequence. Interesting. Okay. And then we go, we exit on ourselves again. Interesting. That's the sixth one. I'm just going to make sure that is correct. Yes, okay. Let's do number 7. We exit on door number 1 again. And so let's go to door number 2 for the last one and see where this takes us. Hopefully number 3. We haven't been there yet. No, we exit from the center again. Okay, interesting. So we've got 3 opportunities to exit from the center with door number 2, which I think is probably going to be important. So let me piece this together on paper here. I'll see if I can figure it out. So I'll write out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as the steps. Alright, so we do know that we have that step 5 has to be door number 3, because that will exit in the center. So we could cross out the step number 5s of every other sequence, basically. It also eliminates an opportunity to exit via door number 1's center, but that's good to know. That's definitely good to know. Alright, so that means that the only opportunity to exit out door number 1's center is step number 3, so let's do that. Cross out all the other center passes, or cross out the other step 3s. Okay. That's good. Alright, so now I'm seeing that we've got a couple of center passes for door number 2, and if we are going to go through door number 4 twice and not exit in the center on either one, I think we're going to take advantage of both of those. So I'm going to go ahead and mark step 1 and step 8 as door number 2. Yes, that is correct. So we'll do that. I'm just crossing things out in case you're wondering what I'm doing. Okay. So now we've got a few choices to make. We've exhausted all the door opportunities to exit through the center, so we need to figure out where we're going to exit else on the other steps. So okay. So step 2 could either exit through 3, 1, 2, or 1. Okay? I'm just going to write down the potential exit spots next to these numbers. Alright, step 4 could exit in 3, 4, or excuse me, 3, 1, 4, 4. That's interesting. And then the 6th step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could be either 1, 2, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. Okay. Alright, that should go down there. Alright, and then finally the 7th step could be either 2, 1, 3, or 4. That's really helpful. So yeah, I don't really quite know if there's really a good way to do this other than, and unless you actually have to exit on yourself, which in this case, I mean, I'll tentatively put in 3, 3 on step 6, and then, wait a minute. Or excuse me, step 7. My bad. That's what I was getting wrong there. 1, 1 would be step 6, right? There isn't really a good way to do 2, 2, is there? Wait a minute. No, I did it the wrong order on step 2. It's 3, 2, 1, 1. Okay, got it. So 2, 2 can be step 2. And then 4, 4 can be step 4, 6 can be 1, 1, and 7 can be 3, 3. Except, wait a minute, we've got a bit of a problem now, because that means I go through door 2 twice, which is an issue. Or 3 times, I should say. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm noticing that there are some options here. So I can't actually go through door number 2. Like, that's pretty much out at this point. Oh, man. Because I'm already going through door number 2 twice to go to the center, so I can't actually do anything. Okay. That makes this a little more interesting. Okay, so that means it's 311, 344, 123, and 234. Is there any of those that are exclusive? I don't think so. They all appear multiple times, at least twice. So, I mean, as long as I can, yeah, as long as I can actually use that to my advantage, we should be fine, right? 311, 344, 123, 234. So one of these would have to be a 2. So let's put 3-2 down for step 6. For step 7, we'll do 4, 3. Oh wait, no, I can't actually do that. Oh man. Oh my goodness, this is hard. I have to exit. See, the thing is, I have to use door 4 twice. That's what's making this hard. So one of them is going to have to be leading to 4. Because 2 of them lead to 4. I'm almost certain of that. I mean, that's not absolute proof, but I'm pretty sure. And I'm sorry for figuring this out on screen where you guys can't see it. I'm really engrossed in this puzzle. This is really cool. I'm gonna do 1, 2 for step 7 instead. We can do 4, 3. And then 4, 4 for step 4, and then 3, 1 for step 2. Okay, I think I got the sequence, guys. I think I got the sequence. I'm going to try it out. Let's see what happens, alright? And then after this, I'll stop recording. Alright, so we'll start with door number 2. Okay. And I'm just making sure of something here. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, so then step 2 would be door number 3. So this will cause me to exit door number 1, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, okay, so now I'll go into door number 1 and go out the center. Alright, now I'll go to door number 4 and exit on myself. I gotta say, this puzzle is really, really cool. I just love this puzzle so much. Alright, I'll go into door number 3 now. And then I should be able to go into door number... Oh, wait. I, made a little bit of a boo-boo here, I think. Yeah, I think we've got a problem. I forgot I actually had something in step 6 already. Oh, except not really. Hang on. I crossed that out. But did I... No, I'm not... Wait. Never mind. I'll stick with my original plan. That was my my notes that I took earlier, and I mixed them up. So this should be door number 3. Yep. And then let's go to door number 1 again. And this should deposit us onto door number 2, if I'm not mistaken. And then we'll go to door number 2, and we'll go back to the center. And that should be the solution. Please be the solution. Wait. Oh, that was door number 2. Duh. I had it in my notes, even. I almost did the wrong door.
It's all different.
Whoa.
A dimensional shift, Dr. Santos said. And I've lost radio contact.
Hey.
It figures.
Interesting. So now we're exploring at nighttime. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop the video here, but next time we're going to check out this new dimensional shifted version of the landscape. But until then, thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will catch you on the flip side.